closing in. And then I start to lose my senses. This looks familiar. I've been here before. It's lonely, it's dark, and it's dangerous. These are the days when my heart feels like it's swallowing itself. Where the lonely feels like both the problem and the cure. Where the dark feels like a trap in a peaceful place. And where danger is all you recognize. Sometimes I fight it, and I win. Sometimes the soft whispers slowly creep
Oh,
in.
She Fest is a celebration of women in the creative industry taking place at Constitutional Hill from the 1st of August until the 9th of August 2024. The festival kicked off with an elegant gala dinner that honored the legendary Yvonne Chaka Chaka, a prominent figure in music and activism at large, and the opening event set the tone for a week filled with artistic exhibitions, performances, discussions that really shine a spotlight on the remarkable women in various creative fields. So to tell us a little bit more, we're joined this morning by founder Noluthando, Rotwana, as well as producer Miselwa, Missy, and Ngamlana. They're both in studio to chat further about the endeavor. Good morning to the both of you, and thank you for your time at this hour.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. Maybe start with you, Noluthando.
Yes.
The gala dinner, the work that went into that, it really set the tone, as I just alluded to. What was that experience like, that offering, as we get into this week?
Yeah, the gala dinner was amazing.
Yeah.
Initially, She Fest started last year, and I had it in December. And this year, I was like, okay, let me just do it on Women's Month, because we are going to commemorate and celebrate 30 women who've achieved incredible things in the past 30 years of democracy. So it was only fitting to have women across all industries, actually. We had advocates, we had people in the film industry, like Mabatho Muntu,
yes.
and Leila Swart was also one of the people that got an award and recognition. Lira was there also. Sophie Ndaba, it's a long list of people, but they were just, we just thought it would be nice to actually recognize women that have made an impact in their different industries and have given a girl child some hope that I can be that one day.
What was happening at the time in terms of forming the concept and putting thoughts to paper and then executing it as well? Was there not enough? Do you think representation is still an issue? Agency as well amongst women? Talk to us about that process.
Okay, yeah, agency to represent women was the core of it, because I just thought to myself, we are really more than just a month, because as an entertainer, I'm also a DJ. I'm Tito Love on the poster.
Yes, yes.
So as a DJ, I realized that every year, most of my bookings, Women's Month is like banging. And I'm thinking to myself, do they only remember me on Women's Month? I'm a DJ the whole year. So this was also a drive to say, okay, women are artists, creatives, or in their specific careers the whole year. You shouldn't remember them or consider them more on Women's Month only. But also Women's Month is so important because it was also a pivotal point in women recognition. So that's why it also was fitting to still have it on this month, because we still need to like speak louder and fight the way people fought back then in the 50s, you know.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
And when we stand on the shoulders of giants, so as much as strides have been taken, there are still gaps, but obviously more collaboration and more agency is giving us an amplified voice. And your festival is one such example. Missy, you've come on board. You're part of the festival.
Yes.
Talk to us about why you decided to come on board, the experience as one, showcasing your offering.
I mean, it's an honor. First of all, thank you for actually bringing me on board.
It's a pleasure.
You know, as a young woman in the film industry, fighting for her own voice.
Yeah.
You know, to be among such great people that she has mentioned right now. You know, so I'm honored. I'm honored to be a part of it, and I'm excited to showcase my film too.
And I mean, everyone in attendance
Yeah.
is excited to see the film because there's a value chain as well. You know, it's not just individuals that are part of this. They're different people. There's the creative economy at large. It's looking at how South Africa is represented in the global sphere as well. What have you noticed on that front before I get back to Missy?
The representation for South Africans on a global sphere is there, but there is also still a misunderstanding. But I'll speak from a musical point of view,
Sure.
because I just did a Europe tour, and it was challenging because as an entertainer, I'm not just an amapiano DJ, but we have a category that belongs to just South Africans. When you say you're a South African entertainer, they're like, oh, so Amapiano is your... So I'm wondering if musicians across South Africa also face the same thing. You're a hip-hop musician, you want to crack your the industry abroad, but they're going to expect you to be Amapiano. It's like general representation across different genres, across different industries is important. And for us to be recognized as a multifaceted country is important. So I think SheFest will also be able to put people on the map like that, like understand we are talented in different ways.
And speaking about putting people on the map, Eruption, I mean, I wonder what the reception has been like, and if you're going to look at impact and long-lasting legacies as well, what do you want the audience to resonate with and take away with from your offering?
Okay, so the film Eruption is a film about depression and suicide awareness, which is like a huge thing globally. Yeah. You know, many people shy away from the conversation. Some people don't want to talk about it. So the film itself, I want people to walk away from the experience, you know, being able to, you know, walk out and say, hey guys, I am not okay mentally, you know, and start conversations basically. So that's how I want people to resonate with the film itself. Yeah. And it's based on my own personal experience, yes, you know, of coming to Johannesburg, you know, and, you know, thinking that everything is going to be glitz and glam, you know, and then things don't work out for me. And I wrote the film in a very dark place, and I was in a very dark place, you know. So, yeah, this is me just sharing my own story, and I want people to also, to inspire people to actually share their own stories and not be shy about talking about their mental health. Yeah. Because
it's about facing the truth, our truth, and then being bold enough to live that truth. Yes. And you know, just if people are not sure who we are, make it abundantly clear as well. I just want to very quickly, we can wrap up looking at the details, when it's happening again, what time, etc., what the program also looks like.
Okay, so the festival starting from the 7th to the 9th. So the 7th is the filming workshop, which includes the screenings of 2 films. It's Eruption and Ilobola by Sihle Hlophe. So that's also, and then we'll have a workshop discussion with GFC and NOVF because they are currently leading and sponsoring filmmakers. Then we'll also have a talk about how to apply for bursaries if you want to get into the film industry as a high school student. So we do have high school students that are going to come through. Then on the 8th, it's a music industry talks. So we'll have different distributors, DSPs, CMOs, collective management agencies, organizations. That's what CMOs means, if people don't know. And then they'll speak about how to register as an artist. And then the 9th is the concert. It's just music and filled with
collaboration, yeah, and really just, you know, navigating the industry, being intentional about that growth. I'm going to leave the conversation there. Thank you to the both of you for joining us. Missy and Noluthando joining us, speaking about the SheFest that's obviously happening this week. We're going to leave it there for now.